Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I have a quick review of this guy. So this is the TRC SouthPole. But before we go ahead and get into this review, this is actually going to be more of an overview. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get into this. But let's go ahead, please subscribe, please like this video. And also please follow Instagram and like the Facebook page. Either way, let's go ahead and get into this one right here. So I don't do a lot of fixed blade reviews for various reasons. I don't quite have the setup to do any actual testing of things outside. That way you could see how they perform. This guy's gonna be a little bit of a show and tell. There's the number right there if you are curious, if you can see that. But this guy, I like this sheath that it comes with. It doesn't come with this, so I had to get this. It comes with the strap that actually holds kind of like this, which is fine for most people, but me, I like this, so I can put it on my back. Pretty simple. I do it this way, that way. This is actually on my belt buckle. This is center. That's equal distant on either side. That's me being OCD, but it also is good to have the weight distributed properly on my back. Just a personal preference that I also think helps out over time. Either way, this guy is the SouthPole. It is marked right here, which I really like. LMAX, of course. SouthPole is known for their LMAX. They do it well, very, very well. In fact, I would say better than most people do LMAX. But I really, really like this blade finish. It's very unique. This is a 2022 model. Well, at least that's when this came out. I love the overall look between the blackish bronze fasteners here, great. Between the black micarta also, and this finish, it all kind of goes well together. So I got this, ergonomics by the way are good. I got this because I wanted a fixed blade that was relatively small, for those instances where I was going to do like a service call in a house, but I didn't want to scare the homeowner. If there was like, most of the time I'm doing jobs where that's not the case, where it's larger jobs, new house, new building, whatever it may be. I don't have to worry about that. But in this scenario, it's like I've had to do a quick service call because something in some house is not working. Then this is what I would carry. It does most of everything I need it to do while being, so this being dark, and if as long as I'm wearing relatively dark colors, this completely disappears on my back. Very few people notice it. It's also small, so it's kind of disappears compared to other ones I carry. But this one is good, so if I'm going to the house and it's just one person at home and I'm doing a quick service call or several service calls throughout the whole entire day, this is just a great all-around carry for that scenario. Jumping is useful, does work. Ergonomics are great. I have the lanyard on here just for fun. I don't normally have lanyards, they're not really my thing. This is one that's more of just for fun, just for cool. It's not super useful, but it is what it is. Keep it unique a little bit with this one. But it cuts well, it slices well. It's relatively thin behind the edge, but also thick enough to take a beating if I needed to. I've used it quite a bit. I've taken it out actually in front of many customers, and they don't bat an eye because it's not large. It just isn't. Quick size comparison with a Shaman. So you can kind of tell that, yeah, it's bigger than the Shaman, but really not by a ton. And so that's the thing. This is going to be way stronger than the Shaman. It's going to be able to do more, but it also isn't too big to where it's going to frighten any really customer. And that's kind of the goal here, is to have a capable fixed blade on me that also won't scare the average homeowner. That's the whole idea. And this does the job very, very well. I don't know. There's not much else I can really honestly say about this one. TRC is definitely a very, really recommended brand. I would 100% recommend them for either a work knife like this or just for an outdoor knife. Now they have obviously the larger knives than this, but if you're going camping, I would recommend them 100%. If you're, see, this one would be good for camping too, for the small tasks of camping, whatever it may be. Either way, like, this is something I would recommend. This is going to be a long review because I don't have a ton to say other than positive things from what I have experienced. Yes, you can baton with it if you need to. Now, obviously, for a lot of scenarios, you would want a larger knife to baton with, and that just is what it is. But overall, this does the job well, and it looks good doing it. It's a unique finish. It, again, does have great ergos for breaking down boxes and for batoning. There's not a lot of shock in your hand when you are batoning. The one thing I would be weary of with knives that have protruding tangs like this is that it can get really cold with bare hands in the winter. Ones that have full tangs but they're more inset or the same thickness or wideness as the handle scales are less of a problem because you were less likely to actually feel the metal, where this here, it's kind of raised up, if you can see that, over, so you're going to feel that cold metal. But that's the only kind of downside I really have of a knife of this size for stuff like that. Either way, I mean, I would recommend this one 100%, for either just a smaller work carry, if you're allowed to carry a knife at work, but a smaller work carry, or for camping for small tasks. 100% would recommend. Again, please let me know if you guys would like more detailed videos of specifics, whether that be ballistic tests on my fixed blades that I have, or if that would be just me getting a setup to where I can do outside stuff, so that way you can kind of see how it actually performs. But that is all I'm gonna do for this one. It's all I really got here. But again, please like the video, please subscribe for more content, more videos, and please follow the Instagram and like the Facebook page, and I'll see you guys in the next one.